Awakeners of Humanity, Episode 4. Mystical Reflection from the Blind Oracle of Cosmic Christ Fellowship. In the sacred silence before incarnation, where the soul communes with the divine, there are those who do not choose ease, nor comfort, nor personal gain. These are the higher souls. They are ancient in wisdom, vast in compassion, and luminous in purpose. At the karmic board, they do not ask, "What will I receive?" They ask, "What can I give?" These souls choose service. They choose to descend into dense realities, into broken families, into wounded nations, not to be healed, but to heal. They come to stir the sleeping, to awaken the divine spark in others, to remind humanity of its forgotten origin. From the esoteric Gnostic view, these souls are emissaries of the Pleroma, the fullness of divine light. They incarnate not for personal karma, but for collective liberation. Their soul contracts are not written for themselves alone, but for the elevation of many. They say, "I will be born into a lineage of pain to break the cycle. I will enter a town of despair to ignite hope. I will walk among the lost to reveal the path. I will suffer rejection to teach unconditional love. I will speak truth where lies have ruled." Scripture is rich with the stories of such souls. Moses, born into slavery, raised in royalty, chose to return to his people and liberate them. His soul contract was not for comfort, but for deliverance. He stood before Pharaoh not as a man, but as a soul on divine assignment. Esther, placed in the palace for such a time as this, chose to risk her life to save her nation. Her beauty was not her mission, her courage was. Her soul had chosen to be the voice of salvation for her people. Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold into Egypt, rose to power not for revenge, but for provision. He said, "You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good." His soul contract was to preserve life in famine, to be the channel of divine foresight. Christ, the Logos incarnate, chose the path of suffering, rejection, and crucifixion, not for personal karma, but for the awakening of humanity. His soul contract was the ultimate service, to embody divine love, to pierce illusion, to resurrect truth. The Gnostic texts reveal that Christ did not come alone. He came as one of many luminous beings who descend into matter to liberate consciousness. These are the aeons, the messengers of light, the awakeners of souls. In every generation, higher souls walk among us. They are not always famous. Some are quiet healers in broken homes. Some are teachers in forgotten villages. Some are children who radiate peace. Some are rebels who challenge systems. They do not seek recognition. They seek transformation. Their lives are often marked by hardship, not because they are cursed, but because they chose to carry the weight of others. Their presence shifts energy, their words stir remembrance, their actions ripple through time. Dear seeker, if you feel called to serve, if your life has been marked by struggle yet filled with compassion, you may be one of these souls. Your contract may not be for personal gain, but for collective awakening. Your pain may be the fire that forges your mission. Your love may be the light that liberates others. To serve is to fulfill the highest contract. To awaken others is to remember your own divinity. And to walk this path is to echo the footsteps of the great souls who came before, not as saviors but as reminders.